Peace, love, and light, Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Aries season love reading. I hope this video is finding you well and in good spirits with a positive mind. Sending love, light, and courage and strength out to everybody who is affected by this pandemic virus. It's just sending you for whatever you need. Just know that you are not alone. We are all together in this, especially those who are out on the front lines, supporting people on the front lines, or dealing with an ill family member or an illness yourself, right? Just sending you so much love and healing, light and love and strength and courage to keep going, and to really stay positive as possible, and to just keep hope alive, right? And keep our faith alive. So I'm praying for you all. For those that are new, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for your subscription. Please feel free to always comment on my videos, as far as what resonates with you. I love to hear those stories from you guys, and it also helps other people as they come across this video. They might identify what you're going through, might help someone else, right? So please feel free to share. Thank you for all of your comments, your likes, and subscriptions. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you for positively engaging my channel the way you guys do. I'm very grateful to have you guys as soul family here. But again, just thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy the way that I do. I'm just really grateful to be able to do these readings and connect with you all. So I hope that you find my readings helpful, and if you are watching this and nothing resonates, that's perfectly okay, all right? Definitely check out my playlist section. I have a playlist for every cusp. I have a playlist for every season, and I have a playlist for my moon chakra readings, okay? So check those out. Maybe a video from a previous season might resonate more with you now, okay? So energy is fluid and time is an illusion. I just use the seasons to keep it all organized. So keep that in mind when you're watching. Also keep in mind, for those that are new, that love energy covers way more than just romantic love. It can be platonic love, like family and friends, co-workers. It can be career paths. It can be finances, money, abundance, lifestyle, all of that. Anything that really vibrates in the frequency of love can come out in these readings, okay? So if you are watching this for romantic love, apply what resonates to that. If you're watching for career and finances, apply what resonates to that, right? Leave what doesn't resonate with you for everybody else, and it's perfectly okay. Go ahead, feel free, come on back a couple days from now, a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, even a whole year from now. This video can resonate with you in a totally new way or for the first time. So just, don't get discouraged if it's not sounding like your situation, okay? Not everything is meant to resonate with everyone. I do start off every reading with a quick prayer. This gives me an opportunity to ground my energy, and also allows you the opportunity to ground yours, and for us to be grounded together so that I can receive the most important messages for you and articulate them so that you can receive the messages that are for you as well, okay? So remember, tarot is just a tool to sharpen your own intuition, okay? Ultimately, all of this just leads you back to yourself, okay? So you want to make sure that you're in your high vibrations, you're in alignment, so that you can hear what I'm saying in the way that you need to hear it for your own unique situation, okay? Everyone's situation is different. You know yourself better than any reader, all right? So that being said, if you have any affirmations, prayers, mantras, meditations that you like to quickly do to get in tune with your higher self, your divine source, or your spiritual team, please do so as I pray right now, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me. And with the Aquarius-Pisces Cusp Collective, thank you for connecting us in this moment in time. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel to bring forth the most important messages of love, healing, truth, and light for the overall personal development, ascension, growth, and prosperity for the Aquarius-Pisces Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for covering us in your love, light, and mercy every day, and lifting us up in courage to face whatever comes our way, whatever twists and turns. May we meet them with love, joy, understanding, patience, and compassion in our mind, in our bodies, in our souls, in our spirits, and in our hearts. We're so grateful to walk with you. We're so grateful to be a part of this life and this lifetime. Thank you, ancestors, for walking us through these moments, journeying with us, guiding us, speaking to us in a number and myriad of ways. We are very grateful to be connected to you, and we're grateful to walk with you, and humbled that you choose us every day to grow and to learn and to cover and to protect. And we're also very, very thankful for all of the grace and the mercy and the support that you are giving all of us in this moment, all of those who are dealing with this tragedy and this pandemic. We are grateful that our prayers support them and lift them up, that our prayers support each other and lift each other up, and that our prayers support you as you lift us up. And we're grateful for that, and so it is. All right. Whew. Okay, Aqua Pies, you may have some strong ancestral ties, because as I was praying, like people's ancestors were coming to me. Like they were coming to me. So you may be connecting with your ancestors in a very unique way, Aquarius, Aqua Pies. That could be coming from a very strong Aquarian energy in you. It could be Aquarian ancestors. We are in this age of Aquarius, so you may be really, really connecting with your roots, or your roots might be trying to connect with you. All right, either way, take that how that resonates, okay? But overall in your energy, Aqua Pies, I was feeling, which I can guarantee I'm going to feel for a lot of other folks, a lot of other cusp is heart chakra energy, a lot of heart chakra energy. But for you, it wasn't as momentous. Is that even a word? Don't know. But if not, I'm making it one. It just felt like when I was in the Leo Virgo energy, right? It was like their heart chakra was churning and going and peeling and moving. It was a lot of activity. Yours feels like a very soft pulsing, almost as if it's underwater. Now, Aquarian energy, is air, and you got your Piscean water energy. So it almost feels like your heart chakra is pulsing underwater. I don't know. I feel like that's going to resonate with a few of you. They're showing me kind of like green light under the ocean and seeing it above, like almost like a bird's eye view. Yeah, okay. So, Aqua Pies, you might be being called to do some deep diving into your emotions. Your ancestors might be pulling you back into some archives of your soul, or maybe even your soul group, which might bring up a lot of deep emotions, or the feeling and the need to maybe get a little lost in your emotions, okay? And I know that that's a bit challenging with that Aquarian and Piscean energy, with Pisces being very, very, very like in the fluid, in the mix, in it, always kind of constantly. Whereas Aquarians watch, almost as if they watch that happen. They hold thought for being like that, but it's not something that is in their body, where like Pisces, they embody that fluidity and they embody the water, right? So you might be feeling this sensitivity around the past, around ancestors, around elders, okay? That might be playing a large role in your, they're telling me, ascension process right now. So you also could be going through some sort of awakening, mini awakening, large, grand awakening, whatever the case may be. Also, for those that are new, and even if you're not, always remember, if you want to know more about any of the cusps, right, I do have a couple quick little sentences, paragraphs about each cusp, where planets are involved, what the traits are like, and how that dynamic is best balanced. So feel free to check that out in the description box, okay? But yeah, feeling a lot of that in your heart chakra. So there's a lot of deep emotions coming up for you, or you're being forced to dive deep into some really, really, really dark. Like that water that I was seeing earlier was very dark. But it's that green light was shining. So it's almost like you know where you kind of have to dig deeper emotion wise to kind of heal some things, to touch base with your heart chakra a little bit more. You know where that is. You have a good sense of where that is, but you're being called to that work now in this season, okay? So we're going to keep it similar from last season. We're going to pull a card for the Aquarian energy. I'm going to pull a card for the Pisces energy, and then I'm going to pull a card for the balance in between, okay? So let's see what we got. Where's the Aquarian energy? Yep, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Exactly, okay? Very soon. So you, as an air sign and that air energy, right, or having air in your dynamic, Aquarian air, needing to make a clear decision. Now, it's not that it's difficult. It's not difficult for Aquarian energy to make a clear decision. But I believe and I feel in your energy that you have a lot of options in front of you. And there may be some hesitancy to make a choice or make a decision or choose a path because it's kind of like, well, I really want to know what happens, right? Because I think there's a part of you that has an ideal of what you want occupies when it comes to love, when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, whatever have you, right? Remember, apply it as you see fit. But there's a part of you that has an ideal. And you're really trying to get as close to that ideal as possible because you ultimately know that, you know, we can't be attached to outcomes. We allow the universe to co-create with us, right? We got to be open to how the universe wants to present what we want, right? And I think you're leaving space for that, but there is an ideal. And you might be holding out on making a clear decision or making a clear move forward because you're not sure which path is going to lead you closer or closest to that ideal, okay? Where's the Piscean energy in this dynamic? Thank you so much, ancestors. Yeah, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Like I said, Piscean energy is just all up in the flow, feeling it, fishing it out. You know what I'm saying? So there's some attraction here, okay? Yeah, and this is definitely you and that Piscean energy just feeling your emotions rawly, embodying it to some degree, right? Feeling the sensitivity of your cusp, right? Being in that. And owning it ultimately is what's attracting in these options, which then is pushing you to have to make a clear-headed decision very soon about what you want. Okay? So, yeah. Yep. It's all about what you want when it comes to energy, when it comes to, right? Like, rather than attach yourself to that ideal, right? Which I know is deep in you and I could feel it. It's like, but this is really what my heart really wants. Trust that the universe knows that. Trust that the universe sees that picture very clearly from your heartscape. As you dive in a little deeper to really maybe gain some more clarity around what you do feel, right? That ultimately I think is going to help you make this decision, okay? But yeah, it's what's going to help you. You got to clear and get a little deeper into that emotional. You got to feel it. I know you don't want to, or maybe part of you does, part of you doesn't. I definitely feel like some of my aquapies are kind of half and half here, where more of you, okay, are trying to stay in your Aquarian energy so you can remain clear-headed. And then there's a portion of you that is just like free falling in this Piscean energy during Aries season, right? It's a whirlwind. It's definitely a bit of a split. But ultimately, I definitely feel like there's this ideal that you truly do want. And it's almost kind of like you're being presented with these roses, right? Let's say these roses are options. And you're taking your time to smell each one and enjoy and look at each one. And, oh, well, how many petals does this one have? And is this one fully opened? Or is this one about to open, right? You're picking and choosing, right? And you're taking your time with that. So it's a good space to be in, especially with Aries energy. It feels, very new beginning-ish. All right. So you're being presented with an option to have what you truly want, right? To have some sort of connection. Okay, but ultimately you enjoying the right now, the right here, and in being in the moment is what's going to help bring in these options or that particular ideal option to you. What's the balance for my aqua pies? Wow. Ooh, yeah, because it's romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Exactly. Exactly. What you're feeling emotion wise, it's real and worth exploring. That's that deep dive right here. And it's really pretty. This is kind of like the blue I was seeing in the ocean. That's so crazy. Wow. Okay. Definitely. That's that deep diving energy going down into that ocean floor, retrieving that part, touching base with that part of your heart chakra, right? Feeling it out. But the more and the quicker and the sooner you get that done, oh, look at that. True love. Oh, aqua pies. True love might be around the corner. That's exciting. Okay, so now that we know true love is almost here, aqua pies, you definitely want to explore and take your time and feel out exactly what you want. Okay, feel out exactly what you want. And that's what I was saying. Feel it energetically as opposed to putting an image to it. What does it feel like? Could you manifest or be in that sensation so strongly and so deeply that you'd be able to recognize when someone else is also in that sensation or bringing that energy to you? That's kind of what I'm seeing is the work here for you aqua pies, which is exciting and good. And I mean, right on par and on schedule, I feel. For ultimately you to have some sort of true love in your life, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Let's look into very, very soon. Very, very soon for this Aquarian energy for aqua pies. Thank you so much, Spirit. We're going to clarify with the Morgan Greer Tarot. Aqua pies for Aries season. Okay, what do they need to know about very soon? Yeah, very soon movement is happening. Movement forward is going down very soon. Chariot. The epitome of choice, right? This is the divine also having your back here. Okay, so it's almost kind of like universe is saying, okay, you're about to get in the driver seat and take this ship where it needs to go. Do you know where you're going? Do you know where you want to go? Do you know which way you're choosing? Do you know the way forward? Okay, so this is ultimately where you're at for Aries season. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? Anywhere else you want to go, aqua pies, right? Anything else for very soon, ancestors? Thank you. Ooh. King of Pentacles. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also have Cancer energy here with the Chariot. You could be dealing with a water earth sign or earth water sign or someone who has strong earth and water in their chart. King of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. This feels like this feels like this King of Pentacles is waiting in the wings for you, aqua pies. They're waiting for you to make a clear decision to move forward. Either towards them. I feel like they feel like you're coming towards them, but they kind of want to see you move first. Yeah, there's definitely a watching. And it's like this King of Pentacles is almost anticipating for you to be on this chariot. Almost like the divine is picking you up and like, all right, where you want to go? Do you want to go meet your King of Pentacles? Whether you know them or not, there's a King of Pentacles at the end of that journey when you hop in that chariot. Yeah, they can't shake it. It's like almost like he's waiting there with the pentacle. He's all dressed. He's excited, waiting to receive you, for you to come in. Mind you, energy does not know gender. This can be a female as well, not just a male energy. Okay. What's the overall for very soon for aqua pies? Thank you. Yeah. What did I say? Watching you. Page of Swords. Yeah. Someone is waiting for you, aqua pies, to clearly decide what you want. This King of Pentacles is watching, waiting, overthinking maybe a little bit, getting a little anxious, a little bit of anxiety. Yeah, it's like they're waiting to see what you do and how you move. They've been watching you move for a while. But ultimately, it almost feels like this Page of Swords is almost like a holding of the breath almost. Like this King of Pentacles is just like waiting for, like literally waiting for you to like either choose them or I was about to say this could be you harnessing King of Pentacles energy, but that does not, no, that's not, no, this is definitely somebody waiting and watching for you, Aquapies. You did have true love at the bottom of the romantic angel deck and romantic feelings. Okay, somebody might feel a little something, something for you. That's cute. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that so just like, ugh. No, that's really exciting. That's like super cute. Super, super cute. Oh, the devil wanted to come out, so definitely could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. Is Cancer and Capricorn 1/7 of each other? I feel like they are. I feel like they are. Yeah. Okay, so this is the partnership. This is definitely somebody looking to make you a partner, or at least sees you, Aquapies, as a partner, someone that can be a good partner with them, or hoping that you choose them as your partner. Okay, there's a couple of timelines coming in now. Okay, let's go ahead and check in with the Pisces energy. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, Aquapies are independent on their own, doing their thing, shining. I love that. Okay, anything else for attraction? 9 of Swords. Oh no, anxiety. You attract romantic. Yeah. Okay. So my Aquapies or my Pisces, right? Whoever's watching, if you're resonating more with Piscean energy right now, you're in this vibration of needing to enjoy this moment fully. Like I said, someone could be watching you and to see how you handle all of this kind of chaos, right? This pandemic virus has the entire world upside down at this point. And someone, now King of Pentacles could also be an employer now, remember, okay? Uh-oh. Remember, King of Pentacles can be an employer as well. Definitely an employer. Someone may be watching your moves or how you're moving, maybe sensing that you're a little indecisive around either wanting to stay, wanting not to stay, right? Like depending on your job situation, but there's definitely someone watching you, whether it's a romantic interest or an employer. I'm getting both very strongly. Ultimately, though, for those resonating more with their Piscean energy or just feeling that Piscean energy, there's this anxiety around being able to maintain some sort of independence, okay? And what Spirit is advising is for you to drop the anxiety and to try to enjoy the moment fully. So if your independence like is at jeopardy, right, or at risk, rather than worrying and feeding that fear of it being at risk, almost what I'm getting there saying is just stand as if it is. Stand as if nothing is truly happening. Like, don't ignore what's happening, but have faith and confidence that you'll maintain your independence. You're going to maintain your abundance, that you won't be at a lack. You're not in lack. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. There's this anxiety around this independence. Okay. Now, again, if it's like an employer, they're maybe watching you and to see how you manage your money, or to see if what is happening causes you any sort of anxiety. But I think you're showing them that you're calm, cool, and collected, right? That you got this under control, that you're maybe even more abundant, especially for Aquapies where maybe your job situation transitioned. Like, let's say, you had to switch up, take on more work, right? And maybe your employer was a little nervous about that, right? Giving you more responsibility, but I see you like handling it and enjoying it and really just staying in the moment with this 9 of Pentacles, and really overcoming any sort of anxiety or feeling bound or trapped. So it can go both ways. There's that warning of don't allow yourself to sit in this anxiety. Remember that you are this 9 of Pentacles, that you are independent. Speak life into that independence. Enjoy this moment fully, okay? Now, this could also be, I'm getting another timeline here where some Aquapies, or those just resonating more with Piscean energy this season, you may be feeling a little bit anxious about giving up your independence. If you know this King of Pentacles, or you're feeling this King of Pentacles, or, you're seeing this relationship come together, if this is a romantic endeavor, I feel like there's some anxiety around releasing your independence or giving up your independence to be in a relationship, right? But it's almost like the more that you fight for your independence by enjoying this moment fully, the more this King of Pentacles is attracted to you. So it's almost kind of like inevitable, Aquapies, okay? But let's see what's the overall for attraction. Thank you so much, ancestors. What's the overall for attraction? Yeah. Oh, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Exactly. That's exactly why the King of Pentacles would be looking at you, Aquapies. Miss or Mr. 9 of Pentacles. To get to the 10. To get to the 10. They see you as someone they can have this 10 of Pentacles with. But it's funny, like I said, the more anxious you get about releasing this independence or releasing this singlehood or singledom, the more they want to build this empire, this legacy, this is material, this is that, this is the American dream, right? Okay, I'm in America here. So this is that, little mini mansion in the burbs with the white picket fence and the dog and the 2.5 kids, that vibration, okay? And it's coming on top of the 9 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like there's some anxiety around, giving up this singlehood for either marriage or for a relationship or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever a case have you. Someone is being a little reluctant around releasing their singleness, okay? That's for those dealing with a romantic relationship. For those where this is career, this is you needing to continue to stand as if you have this 10 of Pentacles already, like I was saying, right? Continue to work as if this foundation is already there. And I feel like this employer here is going to move you in a position where you're going to be able to maintain and balance this 10 of Pentacles by yourself. Because essentially this 10 of Pentacles is 2 people, right? But I definitely strongly feel like if this is an employer, they're looking to enhance your responsibility or elevate you in some sort of way where you would have dominion over something. So whether that's promoting you to manager or getting just some sort of promotion, that's on the table. So long as you manage this anxiety and stay calm, grounded, and rooted like a pentacle, right, in the earth, right, being grounded as King of Pentacles, and keep your focus on this 10 of Pentacles, okay? Keep your focus on making sure that that's maintaining or that you're maintaining, okay? But this is also like enjoying it. Like I said, removing this anxiety in that career situation. It's like not letting the pandemic or not letting any type of effect from it shake you or rock you, where you're still very much so believing and working towards this 10 of Pentacles. That's what your employer is looking to see, okay? All right, let's look into the central energy. Ooh, romantic feelings, High Priestess. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Look at all that blue. Just like I was saying, that ocean. That's why they showed me this ocean. Going down and seeking that truth, touching base with that heart chakra, getting that green light from the ocean floor. It's digging and diving deep. Look, almost the same blue. She got that blue dress on. So does the High Priestess, right? Crazy, I pointed that out too earlier. I love when that happens. Thank you, Spirit. But ultimately, this is you knowing your truth, you standing in your truth, you believing and trusting your intuition, trusting your higher self, trusting that deep dive into those emotions, trusting that the deeper you go in there, the more truth you'll find, the more secure you're going to be. I love this reading, Aquapies. Oh, I love this reading. This is so good. Okay. What was that? Death. Yeah. Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. High Priestess is also becoming Scorpio energy for me, as well as the Magician. High Priestess could also be Piscean. Okay, so there you go. Trust that feeling and being in it. Trust that. Trust the exploration of those emotions, okay? Allow that Aquarian energy to do so, because there's something that needs to transform with this Death card. There's something hidden deep down in those depths that needs to transmute and to transform and to transition in some way, shape, or form. This is about transitioning, okay? Which is why I love this particular death card, because although yes, it's the Reaper with the sickle, there's this beautiful white rose, which is purity, serenity, peace, right? So something dark, right, and deeply rooted in you with this red root color, right, is needing to transform and to bloom and to blossom into something peaceful. And it's something that you are either hiding from yourself or that your higher self is hiding from you because they want you to kind of come within and do that inward work, okay? But ultimately, it's almost kind of like, yeah, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And you know this with this high priestess. You know that this love, you know that this attraction, you know that this King of Pentacles is coming in to transform your life in some way, shape, or form. I think you're just feeling that anxiety around giving up the singlehood and like, you know, coming together with this King of Pentacles, right? Because ultimately, yeah, the King of Pentacles would, you know, look at this woman in the Nine of Pentacles or an energy in the Nine of Pentacles to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to elevate you to this 10 of Pentacles with me, and we're going to do this, right? We're going to join in this relationship, in this business endeavor, whatever the case may be. Apply it how you see fit, okay? But they're definitely watching you. And I think intuitively you know that. And I think that that is what triggers you to go deep down, because you know that there's some things you have to change with this death card. You know there's some things, some belief systems, some walls, some barriers you got to break down or burn or transform and allow yourself to open up to this love, right? And the only way to allow yourself to open up is to really explore those feelings and be in it and accept them. Okay, that Aquarian energy, you can watch the feelings, you'll watch the flow, but do you accept it? Do you embody it? That's the call. Okay, well, the Piscean energy kind of helps you with that. All right, so that's your balance. What's the overall for romantic feelings? I love this reading, so beautiful. Thank you, ancestors. What's the overall for romantic feelings? Yep, 5 of Wands, conflict, competition. You're fighting yourself with this. Yeah, don't fight it, Aqua Pies. I know it's on. Oh, I know. Don't fight it. Like, this is the moment to really get it out while we're all dealing with this situation, right? There's some external factors, okay? Yeah, okay, I'm seeing a couple things. Okay, so for a group of you, there's some external factors that are going to force you to go down and kind of trigger you to do this deep dive into your emotions and have this transition, okay? For another group of you, there's some sort of competition within yourself, okay? There's some sort of competition, some sort of combat between, I think this could also be, as the High Priestess, right? This would be a level up from the Empress, okay? Where the Empress has mastered all 4 queens. This is almost kind of like the High Priestess and all 4 queens battling it out a little bit. This is you kind of having that conflict, right, between, okay, maybe it's your Queen of Swords that's like, no, we're not giving up our singlehood, da 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 da, and then it's your Queen of Cups like, but I want love, and da 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 da, and then it's your Queen of Pentacles saying, but is this sensible, does this make sense, and then it's your Queen of Wands that's like, I'm hot, ready, let's go. Do you see what I'm saying? And then it's the High Priestess watching all 4 queens argue and bicker and go back and forth, and she's just waiting for a resolution, some sort of solution to happen, some sort of transformation and transition, some solution to be found. Okay, so that's another group of you. For another set of you, this could be external competition, possibly in connection to this King of Pentacles. Maybe this King of Pentacles has a lot of energy, maybe competing for their attention, or they have to give their attention to a couple of different things, right? Like, as the King of Pentacles, they manage a lot of material. So they may be pulled in a multitude of ways. And deep down, there's something in that, the fact that there is this external factor, or this external competition, or this fight that needs to happen, that I think is what triggers maybe a little bit of this anxiety about leaving this singlehood. So almost in the way of like, well, I'm kind of happy. Like I can kind of hear your dialogue. It's like, I'm kind of happy being single. I don't really know if I want to fight to, you know what I'm saying, fight for this person's attention, or I don't want to have to deal with anyone trying to fight. You see what I'm saying? Like I think there's some sort of slight self-sabotage here that could happen. So pay attention to that. Watch out for that. As far as being maybe worried about the competition. Okay. Ultimately, I really feel like majority of you, there's this internal conflict. I think a lot of you are checking in with your high priestess, taking all 4 queens, checking in with the high priestess and seeing which one should rule, what should be done, what resolution and solution can transform this experience for you. And also maybe just you kind of fighting or getting a lot of intuitive hits about the need to dive deep into those emotions, okay? So quite a bit with that. There's quite a few of you in some different spaces. And look, Queen of Wands. It might be the Queen of Wands who rules out. You never know. But pretty interesting. I love this. Very, very, very unique energy. And you know what, Aquapies, you guys have a very unique energy. And I do love doing your readings so much because it's always so different. And it feels very different from other cusps. So thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy in this way. I really enjoy it. All right, let's get some crystal angel oracles out. Thank you so much, crystal angels. Who is here for Aqua Pies, the Aquarius-Pisces cuspers? Oh, no one? No way. Who's here? What do they need to know? Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all of your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Pretty much the same thing, okay? So work with some clear quartz here if you have some. Beautiful stone, very universal stone. Everyone should have a little bit of clear quartz on them. It's really good for you to just allow it all in, like it's even saying, right? Let yourself feel all of your emotions exactly. Like I said, feel all those queens, feel that high priestess energy, get that clear solution around what you want, feel it all, and dive deep. Go deep into that, okay? You deserve to feel those romantic feelings as well. I think that's a part of this conflict here. Some of you may feel like you don't deserve that, and you do, okay? Any other crystal angels here for Aqua Pies? Thank you so much. Amber, okay, give it to God. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers, okay? Again, like I said, any of that anxiety that's coming up, give it to God. Any of that worry, give it to God. Anything that's giving you panic, release it and stand firm in that 9 of Pentacles and this 10 of Pentacles energy, okay? Because you want that 10 of Pentacles. And I think you kind of want this King of Pentacles too. That's what I think. Let's see. What else you got here? Anybody else? Thank you so much, ancestors. Anything else for Aqua Pies for Aries season? What else do Aqua Pies need to know for Aries season or this spread? Thank you. Okay. Beautiful. Titanium rainbow quartz. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So there are many layers and dimensions to this King of Pentacles. They're wanting me to say, don't take them for face value. Okay, that's super important. I'm going to say it again. Do not take this King of Pentacles for face value. Okay, that's going to mean something different for everybody, but it's multifaceted, it's multi-layers, there's many dimensions involved with this coming together or with this King of Pentacles being interested in you or seeing you or watching you or this employer, right? There's a lot of layers to it, okay? Don't just take it for surface value. So work with some titanium rainbow quartz, some clear quartz, and some amber. For this season, they'll definitely help you out here. Aquapies, I hope you found this super, super helpful and insightful. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check the description box. My info is there. Thank you. Just thank you so much. I am sending you all love, light. For anyone dealing with, family members, I am with you in that boat. I do have a family member that has fallen ill, so thank you for your prayers in advance. Sending my love and my prayers to you all. And we got this and we can get through this, okay? See you next season. Namaste.